Check 1 2. 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 Check 1 2.
Check. Test.
All right. Welcome to Grisham Stadium for tonight's commencement exercises for the class of 2021. This night reflects the hard work, perseverance, and dedication by this fine group of young adults. First thing I'm going to do is thank several groups of people who have had a profound impact on these graduates. And then second, I'm going to talk about this class and what kind of impression it's made on this school and community. Parents, thank you for supporting your child and our school system. You made the choice to send your child here, and we take this honor and responsibility very seriously. Teachers, there is no truer calling than preparing kids to become well-adjusted adults. Your quiet mentorship often is overlooked, yet is paramount to their success. Coaches, thank you for guiding these kids on and off the field. Your dedication has made an impact in more ways than you'll ever know. Our feeder schools do an amazing job of preparing our students for the rigors of high school. We would like to thank our principals. Carrollton Elementary School, Mrs. Kylie Carroll. Carrollton Upper Elementary School, Mr. Stacy Lawler. Carrollton Junior High School, Mr. Travis Thomaston. Supporting these principals and their staff is our district team. Our assistant superintendents, Dr. Anna Clifton and Mr. Craig George, along with our directors and specialists, support our principals and teachers, enabling them to place their focus where it counts most, on students. And finally, the cornerstone of stability and support for all of the above is our Board of Education. Mr. David Godwin, Mrs. Katie Williams, Dr. Jason Mount, Mrs. Melanie McClendon, Mr. Gil O'Neill, Mr. Greg Schulenberg. This dedicated group of public servants maintains a clear vision of setting policy and supporting educators. We are fortunate as a district to have them in our corner. And now, class of 2021. As a school system and community, we were very fortunate to have had your class to help navigate this school year in the midst of a pandemic. From the beginning of the summer, this class has taken ownership of the mitigation and safety practices that we had to employ to have school. The underclassmen and the rest of the school system benefited from the class of 2021's leadership. This class was determined to have an in-person senior year, and it did what it was necessary to pull it off. This class navigated and mastered many out-of-the-norm practices and situations. And I've got several of these to read out, and I want to make a disclaimer. You know, I endorsed and implemented all of these guidelines, so I own it all. So here we go on the list. We had to wear masks all year, all the time. 10-day quarantines. We had to figure out if we were a close contact. We ate prepackaged breakfast and lunch in our classrooms. Channel 2 News became our friend. We wore masks. Our locker rooms were off limits. There were several harassing questions that we asked every day. Do you have a fever? Have you coughed in 48 hours? There was virtual learning. We had 5-day quarantines. We used hand sanitizer 24/7. We wore masks. We washed our hands 10 times a day. We mastered social distancing. There were ridiculous athletic rules. We couldn't shake hands at the end of the ball game. Fox 5 News found our campus. Ridiculous athletic rule number 2, we wiped down balls in between plays. There were canceled games. There was one-way hallway traffic patterns. There were no fans in the gym. This is my favorite athletic rule. We couldn't shake hands after we wrestled for 10 minutes. Our bus windows were down when it was 100 degrees. Our bus windows were down when it was 10 degrees. We had to walk outside to our classes, and there were a constant question of will we or won't we concerning in-person classes, athletic events, prom, in-person graduation, and the list goes on. You guys did all of this and more, and you didn't complain. While most of the country was hiding under the bed, you were determined to have school safely, and for that I thank you, and this community thanks you. And class of 2021, I want you to remember this. Tough times don't last, tough people do. I'm going to say that again. Tough times don't last, tough people do. I've always been fascinated on how large groups of people can have an identity. The class of 2021 will be remembered for its perseverance and determination that underscored great leadership. And talking about strong leadership, tonight we say goodbye to Coach David Brooks, your principal. Coach Brooks is retiring after giving the better part of his adult life to Carrollton High School, spending the last 26 years as a Trojan. I'm quick to say I'm personally indebted to Coach Brooks. I was fortunate and blessed to team up with him 13 years ago. He has been a trusted and loyal leader who has great judgment and gets things done. His work ethic is second to none, and he genuinely believes in and cares about Carrollton City Schools and this community. Coach, on behalf of the Board of Education, I thank you on a job well done and wish you the absolute best in your future endeavors. And now I will turn it over to Mr. Brooks. Coach.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight I want to welcome each of our families, friends, faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2021 to Grisham Stadium for this year's commencement ceremony, an event that is profoundly steeped in Trojan tradition. Tonight's commencement will serve as a memorable time of both the celebration and conclusion of several transformative and significant years for our graduates. Thank you, Dr. Albertus, for the guidance, the mentorship, the commitment, and the leadership you consistently and ceaselessly provide to all of us in the Carrollton City School System. I also want to thank you and the Board of Education for your visionary plan and ambitious servitude as you lead this wonderful school system and continue to pave the way for greatness. While I have the privilege of addressing everyone tonight as principal, I would like to take this time to recognize the other administrators at CHS who were instrumental in the success of our school. Mrs. Susan Gordy, Miss April Jones-Bird, Mr. Paul Fitzsimmons, Mr. Ian Lyle, Miss Courtney Walker, and Miss Crystal Kendall provide our students, teachers, and coaches the support they need to be successful. I would also like to thank the outstanding faculty and staff of Carrollton High School. They go above and beyond the call of duty every day to ensure our students get an exceptional education. They are truly the best you can find, and because of them, this graduating class of 2021 is ready to go to the next chapter in life. 3 student groups are important parts of this ceremony, and I want to thank them as well. Our JROTC Color Guard, under the guidance of Major David Conley, the Trojan Band under the leadership of Mr. Christopher Carr, and the CHS Chorus under the direction of Mrs. Julie Lowry. I would also like to thank Miss Rita Gentry, Mr. Michael Harvey, Mr. Mark McCormick, First Sergeant Marvin Cox, Mr. John Maples, and Mr. Chris Smith for their behind-the-scenes work that brings everything together for graduation. To the parents and guardians of the class of 2021, thank you for your support and partnership in the education and growth of these students. I want to take this opportunity to thank you on a job well done. And to ad-lib just 1 second, as I told these graduates before we left, we've went through a pandemic, we've worn masks, we're not going to let a little bit of rain stop us from graduating.
Let's go ahead and head in.
All right, guys, we're going to go back to the Mabry Center, the graduates to the Mabry Center. The gym will be open, the cafeteria will be open, and we'll start back up here as soon as this passes over. Make sure the cafeteria is open.
We moving these chairs in?
We're going to try to reconvene at 9 p.m. It looks like there's just a slim band coming through. We're going to try to reconvene at 9 p.m.
We have lightning in the area. We need everyone to clear the stadium. The gym is open. The cafeteria is open. Please make it to one of the adjacent buildings from the stadium. Thank you.
Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Test 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 1 2. Mic check. 1 2 test test 1 2. Mic check 1 2 test 1 2.
Test, check, 1 2 test. Just make sure that the volume's up loud enough so they can, especially when those kids speak. Test. Check. All right, I'm going to start off where I left off after thanking everybody. The next paragraph goes, finally, and most importantly, I want to extend a congratulations to the class of 2021. Tonight is an occasion that evokes several emotions. Tonight is an occasion that evokes several emotions for you. Maybe you're feeling excitement as you anticipate a new chapter of life, or perhaps a little bit of apprehension as you contemplate what's next. Sadness is common too, as you leave a place that has been home for so long. But it's my hope that no matter what emotions you are experiencing in this moment, you take pride in being a Trojan, that you recognize the permanent significance of wearing the black and gold as you depart from this place and begin paving a new path. As I reflect back on my own 24 years in the Carrollton City School System, I've witnessed many great changes, monumental events within the Trojan Nation. And the class setting before me has contributed a great deal to that. Since my career began in Carrollton in 1997, there have been 4 superintendents who have led the school system with vision and integrity. During my tenure at Carrollton, there have been 5 principals at CHS, and I've had the honor and the privilege of being the 5th. I've seen 6 head football coaches and have had the privilege of working under a few of them. 4 band directors that have set such a high standard for our band program. The highlight of my career is working side by side with Dr. Mark Albertus for the past 13 years, and I'm very proud of what has been accomplished in the Carrollton City School System during that time. In addition to the great leaders, I've also watched the physical transformation of the school system, the construction of a new band room, the upper elementary school, the Morrow Building, a new state-of-the-art stadium and field house, the renovation of the gym and Criswell Court, the construction of a brand new, beautiful high school, and the completion of an award-worthy indoor facility. I've also been fortunate to see a lot of great classes come through CHS, classes that have accumulated extraordinary amounts of scholarship money, have won numerous region and state championships, and have earned several prestigious awards and recognitions for academics and the arts. I find it fitting that out of my 24 years of Carrollton City Schools and of all the classes I've seen pass through, the class of 2021 is one of the best, if not the best, class to come through Carrollton High School, and I'm proud that I get to end my career in education with this outstanding class. In August of 2017, you walked through the doors of CHS as a new freshman, wondering what the next 4 years would hold and what you would accomplish. You were timid, maybe a little unsure of yourself, and had a lot to learn. But the second you walked through those doors, you were destined for greatness. Now, here we are 4 years later, sitting under these stadium lights, all together for one last time, and I have the privilege of addressing you as soon-to-be graduates and conveying to you what a great job you have done. These years have offered their fair share of challenges, victories, learning curves, and opportunities, and you have diligently mastered, celebrated, and overcome each one. You have been held to the gold standard of excellence, and because of that, you've uncovered your potential and achieved incredible success. You have been nurtured and prepared by exceptional educators, and you've been immersed in an outstanding community that cares greatly about you. Take a second and look around you. Look to the right and left at your classmates that have been by your side. Look in the stands at the friends and family that have supported you. Look to this stage at the faculty and staff that have invested in you. Think about every single person and relationship that has been an integral part in getting you to this moment. The teachers, the cafeteria workers, the group project partners, the teacher assistants, the teammates, the audience at your performances, the bus drivers, the coaches, the fans at your sporting events, and the administrators. It's because of the collaborative effort of all these people that I can confidently say you are ready for the next chapter. And now I must remind you that as a graduate of Carrollton High School, you have a responsibility to uphold the continuity and tradition of excellence that has been instilled in you since you took those first steps onto campus. I want to leave you with a story that I hope will inspire you as you make this transition. In 1968, John Stephen Akwari was a marathon runner who represented Tanzania in the Olympics. In the middle of his Olympic race, he succumbed to severe body cramps, which eventually caused him to fall to the ground in the midst of several other runners, gashing and dislocating his knee and smashing his shoulder against the pavement. His injuries were extensive, but he chose to keep running. And so, more than an hour after the winner, a quarry crossed the finish line in last place, cheered home by a small crowd who had remained in the stadium after the sun went down. By the time he reached the stadium, he was limping and the bandage around his leg was flapping in the breeze. When interviewed later and asked why he continued running, his response is one that has gone down in sporting history. He says, "My country did not send me 5,000 miles to start the race. They sent me 5,000 miles to finish the race." These past 4 years have prepared you to start the race. You are now well equipped. As you move forward, you will encounter obstacles, criticism, doubt, and disappointments. But it is your job, it's your duty to keep going. Grit your teeth and remember where you came from. Tap into that greatness that is inside of each and every one of you and finish the race. You will achieve remarkable things and you will inspire others in the process. I've heard Dr. Alberta say numerous times that in truth, most of us all live ordinary lives. It is what we choose to do with our lives that makes us extraordinary. So choose to finish the race. It's an honor, a privilege, and a testament to your own perseverance and character to be awarded a Carrollton High School diploma. Congratulations on a job well done. Just remember, no matter what race you're running, you will always be a Trojan.
Good evening to all family, friends, faculty, alumni, and the class of 2021. First, I would like to thank God for everything He's done for me, and I would like to thank our administration for giving me this opportunity to deliver tonight's inspiration. We've always been anxious and dreaming about this day, the day we get to walk across the stage in our cap and gowns and receive our high school diplomas. 1,391 days ago, we first stepped foot in CHS. But for 18 years, we've had teachers, coaches, and mentors giving us advice and helping us along the way. My goal tonight is to present you with 3 challenges and pieces of advice to close off this chapter. First, I challenge everyone to embrace having a positive mindset in everything you do. Last year around this time, my team and I would get up together and run 2 miles every morning. And instead of dreading it and complaining, we always had the mindset of let's get better. And because of that positive mindset we had all season, we competed for a state championship. It's easy to always look for the bad in situations, especially in the struggles this past year we've experienced. But instead, let's think of what good can come from any situation. Practice showing gratitude and opportunities will present themselves. The second challenge is for you to persevere through whatever obstacles come your way. As Benjamin Franklin said, out of adversity comes opportunity. We've all dealt with adversity because of COVID, and it showed us how life can change in the blink of an eye. But with all the negatives, this time has shown us how to appreciate what we do have. Whether you're going to college, the military, or straight into the workforce, adversity will hit. But it's all about how you respond to it. Don't shy away from it. Instead, learn and grow from it. My last challenge is for you to stay true to yourself. Continue to do the right thing, even if it isn't the popular decision. Don't make decisions solely for the money or because someone else is doing it. Find something you're passionate about. Some will become linemen and fix when the power goes out. Some will be doctors to save lives, and some will be in the military fighting to protect our country. There's a place for everyone in this world. If you work hard consistently, network with different people, and accept new challenges, then success will find you. I am very excited for what the future holds. This may be the last time we're all together, but I'm so proud of what we have all accomplished. Congratulations, class of 2021, and go Trojans.
What's your story? What's your plan? Where are you going to? Where do you stand?
In this moment, take a chance. Feel the light shine down. Live your life out loud. You can dance.
Hear the laughter in the air. Let your voice be heard if you dare.
Take the high road to your dreams. Let the world see how life could be right now. Come with me. One step towards the edge. What will happen next?
Every moment
Tells the story of our lives. Ooh. What would happen if we tried? Could we spread our wings and learn to fly? And together we can see that the world is ours. We can shine like stars. We can dream. Oh, we can dream. Ooh, we can dream.
Good evening. My name is Sebastian Mason II, and for the purposes of this speech, when I say the words, "let me hear it," that's your cue. I need a round of applause and recognition for the significance of today, as it is graduation day, as we did just handle the rain beautifully, and I have the honor of speaking to the greatest class to ever grace the halls of Carrollton High School. So let me hear it one good time. Coach Scott Johnson, now the head varsity baseball coach, he coached me in 7th and 8th grade before acquiring the position that he currently holds. One of the tokens of his character, what makes him such an inspirational man, is his tendency to share his wisdom with the people around him. I remember vividly in 8th grade, one of his lessons, there's a difference between goals and expectations. He listed a few goals, some aim for the stars type of things. But then he looked at us and he said, "It is an expectation for you to graduate from high school. You better graduate from high school." He said it just like that. The reason this stuck with me for so long is because I missed the message when he first said it. He said that to us, and I took it as graduating high school is a simple task. It's easy, and I expect you to do it. That's what I thought he meant. Only recently, when reading the long list of accomplishments of this senior class, did I realize the message as he truly intended. And that is, simply put, you are above average. What is an amazing feat or an outstanding accomplishment for most people, it will be an expectation for you. We have proven our potential, and for that we are expected to succeed, not because it itself is easy, but because of who you've proven that you are and what you've proven you can do. We as a class have seen great success athletically, academically, artistically. To name a few things, Our volleyball team was the region champion with Robin Blackman and Riley Wallace making first team all-region and Maddie Mount making second team. In softball, we were region runner-up with Coach Lisa Phillips winning Coach of the Year. We were region champs in football as well as team cross-country for boys and girls. Our cheerleaders were region champs for the 9th consecutive year, and they brought home a well-deserved state championship ring this year. In women's basketball, we were region champs and runner-up for state with Coach Sean Thomaston winning region coach of the year and Damari Flournoy breaking the all-time leading scorer record. Senior Brock Bibby won state champion for men's wrestling. Wright Schulenberg was a state qualifier and finished top 7 in the state for riflery. Baseball secured a region championship title with Coach Johnson winning region coach of the year as well as Bear Madliak and Eli Runyon earning players of the year. Our gymnastic team finished 4th in the state and brought home an area championship. Both of our tennis teams brought home a region championship with our men's team making it to the Final Four. In track, we were region champions with multiple school records broken on both teams, as well as Peyton Phillips, Jada Marsh, and Grant Briscoe earning state championship status individually representing us well. In golf, our men's team was runner-up for state champion, as seniors Luke Payzold and Morgan Gray made first-team All-State, and Lorelei Coward won the girls' golf state title and earned Player of the Year. Gabby Willingham and Maddie Massburn were recognized as regional winners for the West Georgia Positive Athlete Award. Coach Richard Bracknell and our debate team earned a GFCA state championship this year. Alex Seek winning state for extemporaneous speaking in that competition. Carrollton won the Region One-Act Play competition for the 2nd time in a row in performing arts. Bailey Doxey won first place at the Carrollton Teen Idol this year. Patrick Brazzini, Javier Lopez Miranda, Lyle Penley, and Alex Seek were named NSDA All-Americans. Our band earned all superior ratings for the 48th consecutive marching season despite the pandemic. Our seniors, Austin Schumann and Katie Hoberg, qualified for the 2nd round of all-state auditions in band. Chorus earned superior ratings for the LGPE competition. We were region literary champions with first place finishes in boys solo, boys quartet, humorous interpretation, and duo interpretation. Girls trio placed 2nd in the literary festival and girls solo placed 3rd. And it's also worth mentioning that the class of 2021 has earned approximately $1.9 million in Hope Scholarship monies and an additional $23 million in other scholarships. So let me hear it one more time. All in all, though, the point of that very long list is to say that we have always been projected to achieve greatness. They've been waiting for the class of 2021 for ages now, and we have delivered. I need you to understand that we are expected to continue to raise the bar, even after this, and it's not easy. It's not a simple task, we know. The expectations are high, not because of what it is, but because of what we are and what we have proven that we can do. And I'll leave you with this. It's easy after being fed and after reaching a goal or meeting an expectation like today. It's easy to get complacent. It's easy to sit back and be satisfied with the amazing work that you've done. And while the system, the community, your family, your friends, your peers, while we are proud of you, we need to make sure that we continue to raise that bar. We must continue to dream big and remember that dreams without the work are simply just dreams. And we have proven to be too great to waste potential. As I said, it's been an honor, and I appreciate your time.
In recognition of having met all of the academic requirements and having attained the 2nd highest grade point average at Carrollton High School, I hereby certify that salutatorian for the class of 2021 is Mason Paul Tribble. Congratulations, Mason. Would you please come forward?
From the moment we first walked through the big columns and stepped into high school, we were presented with a plethora of pathways. At the end of each, the prospect of finding or discovering our identity. That's what high school is all about, finding your identity. Thank you. We went to school to find our identity, to figure out who we are, and to refine the gifts that make each of us unique. We leave Carrollton High School not with complete identities, but with the foundation on which an individual identity can be built. We're moving into the real world. At least that's what we like to call what's beyond the walls of CHS. We couldn't complete high school alone, nor can we expect to venture out into the real world alone. Carrollton City Schools, along with the entire City of Dreams, has given us a community of people that have walked with us. They were there when we didn't necessarily want their guidance, and they certainly made their loving presence known in our times of need. We're about to leave the nest and experience a freedom previously unbeknownst to us. While self-sufficiency is an admirable virtue, Carrollton taught us by its lived example that even the most self-sufficient people need those walking both beside and in front of them. And as much as we would like to think our identities cannot be formed by ourselves, we need our peers to pour into us, to guide us along our path. Carrollton High School gave us those people that guided us along those pathways. Both faculty and fellow students have walked with us and guided us here, to this night, to this moment. The people surrounding us have assisted in each of our quests to find our identity. Guides come in all shapes and forms. They can have influence of any kind, both good and bad. Thus, we will carry a small portion of our guides with us when we leave, and in that way, they will have influenced our identities. Fellow graduates, it's up to each of you to determine who you surround yourself with, for it is they who will guide you, whether you intend for them to or not. The people I have surrounded myself with had virtues and qualities that I also sought. For me, these people were friends, classmates and teammates like Sebastian Mason, and teachers like Miss Hook and Miss Bradford Hunt. My friends are graceful and encouraging. They remind me of what's most important when I'm in a time of doubt or I'm distracted. Sebastian is the most compassionate guy I know. He is intentional with every one of his relationships, and everyone he encounters feels welcomed. Miss Hook fosters curiosity, and by asking questions for herself, she pushes her students to seek answers to the hard questions that plague our society. Miss Bradford Hunt is known by her students and fellow teachers as one of Carrollton High's infamous GPA killers. She doesn't give handouts, doesn't offer much assistance, and doesn't answer certain questions. While her teaching style may be intimidating for a quiet student who just wants to make an A, what makes her class so impactful is that it teaches more than chemistry. It teaches perseverance. Most importantly, those most influential in our lives are our parents, many of whom are here today. They have seen the entirety of our journey and have played a crucial role in our identity formation. My parents in particular have supported my sister and me in whatever we wanted to pursue. They raised us in a God-fearing home, and that, above all else, has had the most significant impact on my identity. Please join me in a momentary pause to silently thank all of our parents for all they've done for us. Wherever you go, when you leave here tonight, find a community that will pour into you like this one has. Find the people who embody the virtues and attributes you also aspire to have. Besides, if we're all being guided, why not have good guides? If you need help distinguishing a good guide from a bad one, know that good guides are those who challenge you to pursue the same virtues for yourself. To quote an old proverb, "Tell me who your friends are, and I will tell you what you are." Class of 2021, as each of us crosses this stage tonight, there are only two questions we must ask ourselves. Who will we be, and who will be with us?
In recognition of having met all of the academic requirements and having attained the highest grade point average at Carrollton High School, I hereby certify that the valedictorian for the class of 2021 is Miss Betsy Grace Tuggle. Congratulations. Betsy, would you please come forward at this time?
Good evening, everyone. I first want to take this time to thank my friends, my teachers, and my family who have supported me through everything. But also, I want to congratulate us. We've finally made it to the end of high school. Everyone who has supported us along the way is beaming at us. So excited to see what comes next. But what does come next? Kind of a crazy question, I know, but it's an important one. And I don't just mean, oh, I'm going to college, or oh, I'm going into the military, or even, I don't know what I'm doing. No, I'm talking about the very near future. You could say the immediate future. What I'm referring to is getting our diplomas. Now, I know that's obvious, but honestly, I'm still having a hard time wrapping my head around it. And I don't think we realize just how important this moment is, because that diploma is a key. This is something we've worked towards for what, 12 years of our lives? That means this little piece of paper is proof of everything we've put into it. And you'll notice that our grades aren't plastered on the front, because at this point, that's not what matters. What matters is that this shows what we've accomplished to make it through high school. And that will open up so many opportunities. This key will open doors for us. What are your dreams, your aspirations? What are your craziest goals and ideas? This is your chance to pursue them. Even if you don't have any of those, this is your chance to find them. Take this as a new beginning. I don't have to explain to you the various trials we have gone through in the last year. But if we choose to take what we've learned from those experiences and use it for the better, we can grant ourselves new beginnings from our struggles. This actually reminds me of an important quote that I never really paid much attention to until recently. If you know me, then you'll know I'm a huge Disney nerd. And I was rewatching a Disney movie with some friends, and I heard this. I think it really captures the idea of learning from the challenges we face in life. So, this is a quote from the Disney movie Mulan. "The flower that blooms in adversity is the most rare and beautiful of all." Let's turn our struggles into strength, my friends. Let's keep this key pressed against our hearts as we move forward, because this diploma is our first step. Whether you're going to college or not, there's a door waiting for all of us that is going to lead towards our futures, and we get to decide which path we take. Want to help others? Help them. Want to become big and famous? Make connections and do it. Want to change the world? Be the change. Don't take any opportunity for granted. And don't mistake your struggles for weaknesses. So when I ask what comes next, I'll be honest when I say, I don't know the answer. It will be different for every one of us. But this is the first step. We have the key. Now it's time to unlock the door. Thank you, God bless you, and as always, go Trojans.
Dr. Albertus, Carrollton City Schools Board of Education, as principal of Carrollton High School, I hereby affirm that these seniors have successfully fulfilled all requirements for graduation as prescribed by the Georgia Department of Education and the Carrollton City Schools Board of Education. As each senior comes forward, he or she will receive a diploma that affords all rights and privileges pertaining to this honor.
Valedictorian, Betsy Grace Tuggle, honor graduate with distinction. Salutatorian, Mason Paul Tribble, honor graduate with distinction. Nathalie Arias Zalea, IB Diploma, honor graduate. Patrick Cruz Berzini, IB Diploma, honor graduate. Emma Bell Hollenbeck, IB Diploma, honor graduate. Madeline Shea Huggins, IB Diploma, honor graduate. Eugene Kang, IB Diploma, honor graduate. Francisco Javier Lopez Miranda, IB Diploma with honor graduate. Adamary Maldonado, IB Diploma, honor graduate. McKinley Faith Moreland, IB Diploma, honor graduate. Stephanie Lisbeth Perez Martinez, IB Diploma, honor graduate. Alec Murphy Seek, IB Diploma, honor graduate. Gregory Stephen Slappy Jr., IB Diploma, honor graduate with distinction. Robert Tucker Sullivan, IB Diploma, honor graduate with distinction. Damari Soleil Flournoy, honor graduate. Coleman Joe Adkins. Bailey Elizabeth Doxey. Tony Cole Fulbright, honor graduate. Lindsay Grace Fuller, honor graduate. Jada Nicole Marsh, honor graduate. Victoria Oriana Ocampo, honor graduate. Sebastian Mason II, honor graduate. Solange Jose Bonsu Abourge, honor graduate. Braylon Lamar Aki. Elijah Lamaya Aki. Ashley Acosta, honor graduate with distinction. A Miracle Renee Adams, honor graduate. Caitlin Jamie Lachey Addison. Sean Afzal. Marwan Al Nashwitiati. Kate Marinda Albertus, honor graduate with distinction. Abigail Elizabeth Alexander. Ian Leland Allison. Kobe Tyreek Allman. Emmeline Amaya Diaz. Caitlin Alexandra Arant, honor graduate with distinction. Kristen Elizabeth Arant, honor graduate with distinction. Jalea Marie Arnold. Melanie Paola Areta Ponzon, honor graduate. Amali V. Avon, honor graduate. John Sheffield Ayers, Alila K. Bailey, Nyasia Indiana Bailey, honor graduate. Joshua Hunter Barlow, honor graduate. Hannah Renee Bartels, Kayla Ann Batchelor, honor graduate. Kylie Ann Bearden, honor graduate with distinction. Andrew Perry Bell, honor graduate with distinction. Emma Claire Bennett, honor graduate with distinction. Brock Gregory Bibby, Isabella Legacy Beerley, Torasia Bigsby, Kanijah Taisway Blackman, Robin Lisa Blackman, honor graduate with distinction. Jadakis Deontay Blake, Maya Giselle Bonilla, Malcolm Jannard Boken, Jada Brewer, honor graduate. Umaya Brewer, Grant Christian Briscoe, honor graduate. Bryson Levi Britton, Micah Heath Brock, honor graduate with distinction. Demetria Aaliyah Izette Brown, Donovan Patrick Brundage, Kayla Bryant, honor graduate with distinction. Cameron Curtis Bunce, Madara Eve Burns, honor graduate. Amaya Taylor Budachaga, honor graduate with distinction. Nate Austin Butler, honor graduate. Haley Elizabeth Bird, honor graduate. Travante Rodriguez Bird, honor graduate. Sydney Jason Caldwell, Addison Marie Camp, Emma Grace Camp, Aaliyah Rain Carter, Cameron Scott Carter, honor graduate. Christian Jeff Logan Cashin, Ashantis Divine Cason, Camilla Teresa Castaneda, honor graduate. Kobe Jamal Cato, Amaria Chambers, honor graduate. Charles A. Chambliss, honor graduate. Alexis Maka Chandler, Avery Earl Childers, Sanaya Beyonce Lee Chisholm, Aiden Donovan Coleman, honor graduate. Mallory Bell Colquitt, honor graduate. Michael Andrew Conley, Gracie Elizabeth Kahn, honor graduate with distinction. Zaylin T. Cook, Lyndon Cooper, Colton Chase Cosper, honor graduate with distinction. Jasmine Brandy Cosby, Lorelei Michaela Cowart, honor graduate. John Albert Cox III, honor graduate with distinction. Quinette Lachey Crenshaw, honor graduate. Ashanti Latrice Crowder, Chloe Mackenzie Culverhouse, Gabriel Nevon Daggett, honor graduate. Tamaya Sione Daniel, honor graduate. Taishwana Leanne Daniel, Lewis Davis, Marissa Deanne Davis. Natalie Taylor Davis, honor graduate with distinction. Anna Elizabeth Dedman, honor graduate with distinction. Christian Renee Dedman, honor graduate. Haley Ann Denny, honor graduate with distinction. Dontavius Devonte Denson. Victoria Crystal Diaz Herrera. Alejandra Vianney Dionicio. Martin Alberto Doblado Miranda. Maria Domingo, honor graduate with distinction. Damian Kareem Dominguez. Alexandra Dorset. Camden Dorset. Nicholas DeMonte Shamarian Dorsey. Dale Brady Drummond, honor graduate with distinction. Daniel Legrand Dukes. Savannah Grace Duncan, honor graduate. Emma Jane Eady, honor graduate. Emma Easterwood, honor graduate. Shamari Alexandra Eccles. Janae Monique Edwards. Jarius Malik Edwards. Ethan Thomas Iserloh. Jahel M. Ekenmasung. William Glenn Esslinger, honor graduate. Jason Estrada. Kirsten Nehemiah Farley. Ayana Nashe Farmer. Joshua Caleb Farmer, honor graduate. Jackson Cole Finley, honor graduate with distinction. Lauren Elizabeth Finch. Caroline Grace Fierin, honor graduate with distinction. Victoria Leona Flynn. Carlo Mauricio Franklin. David Joel Freeman. Mary Elizabeth Garrett, honor graduate. Robert William Gerard, honor graduate. Samara Brianna Glenn, honor graduate. Benjamin Samuel Glisson. Carly Blue Goodale. Morgan Ashley Gray, honor graduate with distinction. William Lee Griffith, honor graduate. Sybil Hope Grisham, honor graduate with distinction. Simranpreet Gujar, honor graduate with distinction. Jillian Lee Hammonds. Ellie Amelia Hamrick, honor graduate. Michael Kobe Harden. Summer Nicole Harrison. Jonathan Jake Hartley. Matthew David Harvey, honor graduate with distinction. Nicholas Paul Hawkins, honor graduate with distinction. Takaria Shakol Hayes. Julianne Elizabeth Hine, honor graduate with distinction. Kayla Nashe Hendricks, honor graduate. Brian Jose Hermanahildo Cortez, honor graduate with distinction. Jennifer Marbelli Hernandez Maldonado. Escarlett Vanessa Hernandez Rodriguez, honor graduate. Nicholas Ryan Heron, honor graduate. Connor Wesley Harriet. Carter Blake Heron. Charles Richard Hickman IV, honor graduate. Michael Higgins. Carly Michelle Hildebrand, honor graduate. Denasia Hill. Katie Marie Hoberg, honor graduate. Skylar Bianca Hodge. Haley Anastasia Hofling. Grady Reese Holloway, honor graduate. Jaden Alexis Holt, honor graduate. Montavious Rashad Holtz. Madison Lee Honey. Phoebe Torrance Honey. Marquez Houston, honor graduate. Jacob Scott Hubbard. Willow Vale Hewitt, honor graduate. Cameron Aaliyah Huey. Caitlin Tayana Hunt. Maggie Verifae Hunter. Cameron Malachi Ingram. Peter Miles Ivester, honor graduate with distinction. Edwin Tate Ivy II, honor graduate. Kendall Royce Jackson, honor graduate. Ethan Tate Jarrett, honor graduate. Carly Grace Jennings, honor graduate with distinction. Morgan Scout Jennings, honor graduate. Nicholas Trevor Jens. Sare Johanna Jimenez Bonilla. Ethan Bradley Gendrich. David Christopher Johns, honor graduate. David Chadwick Johnson. Daryl Akar Cara Angel Nyala Johnson. Haley Elena Johnson, honor graduate. Colin Robert Jones, honor graduate with distinction. Jordan Marquise Jones. Justin Daniel Jones, honor graduate with distinction. Nathaniel Avon Jones. Omarion Montavious Jordan. Michael D. Keefe, honor graduate. Liam Mishler Kelly. Ashanti Nicole Kidd. Cameron Lorenzo Kidd. Kimberly Patrice Kidd. Connor Allen Kennard, honor graduate with distinction. Isabel Rosine King, honor graduate. Aaron Jacob Clemmer. Spencer Monroe Langlow. Amos Jackson Lanier. Derek Conquang Lee. Christian Dimitri Lett. Duante Traden Lewis. Jared Lynn, honor graduate. Mackenzie Lynn Lloyd, honor graduate with distinction. Chris Jefferson Lobo Calais. Logan Parker Lofton. Bradford Scott Lofton II. Rodney Bernard Long Jr. Joancy Jared Lopez. Brian Lopez Acosta. Leah Nicole Love. Willie Isaiah Lowe, honor graduate. Elias Alberto Lucio, honor graduate. Valencia Johanne Luke. Garrett Bear Madliak, honor graduate. Malachi Micah Nolan Mahaffey. Hugh Malloy Meyerhofer. John Patrick Malloy III. Elmer Jesus Mancilas Nunez. Nicholas Paul Mansour, honor graduate. Melissa Jasmine Maraquin. Noah Evan Martin, honor graduate. Julian Lee Bonilla Martinez. Kenya Estefany Martinez. Maddie Michelle Masburn, honor graduate with distinction. Alex John Maxwell, honor graduate. Ethan Finn McLean. James Lee Tubgram McClure. Benjamin Cooper McDermott. Macy Lynn McDowell. Destiny Tanaya McFarlane. Molly Elizabeth McGrath, honor graduate. Hannah Lee McGrew, honor graduate with distinction. Kayla Ashley McGuinn, honor graduate with distinction. Ethan Garrett McKinney. Aaliyah Michelle Merritt. Kylie Jade Midkiff. Maggie Grace Miles, honor graduate. Caleb Timothy Miller. Uriah Ariel Molden. Orlin Omar Montefiore Reyes. Madeline Grace Moomey, honor graduate. Mary Allison Moore. William Alberto Morabaca. Betsy Nieli Morales. Emma Lakin Morgan. Morris Cameron Morgan. Abigail Lane Mosley, honor graduate with distinction. Madeline Nicole Mount, honor graduate. Amira Yasmin Fonatrias Napier, honor graduate. Jared Sean Ned. Juan Carlos Nieves III. Natalie Reese Nono. Aiden Herschel Glenn North. Zachary Andrew North. Ulatesi Nunez. Michael Jesse Nunley. Mackenzie Lachey Nunn, honor graduate. Andrew Francis O'Hara. Anthony Ocampo, honor graduate. Nia Jacqueline Ojuro, honor graduate. Adam Hudson Oliveri, honor graduate. Orlando Oliveira. Bryson Cole Owens. Justin Ahmad Parham. Jalen Marquise Pate, honor graduate. Kushi Tarun Patel. Pia Bharat Patel, honor graduate with distinction. Campus Mayun Patton. Graciela Elizabeth Paz. James Luke Peeler, honor graduate. Stephen Law Penley. Lucy Perez Lagunes, honor graduate. Brian Perez Ramos, honor graduate. Ellis Michael Perkins. Luke Henry Pazold, honor graduate. Kelly Peyton Phillips. Simone Kayana Phillips. Slade Lloyd Phillips. Jameson Scott Pierce. Mason Todd Pilgrim. Kelly Pollard, honor graduate. Jairo Portillo Hernandez. Kaylee Nicole Poss, honor graduate. Camille Pratt. Colby Tristan Pratt. Caitlin Grace Presley. Cameron Levi Priest. Carmen Annette Priest. Zachary Davis Priest, honor graduate with distinction. Lorelei Nicole Queen, honor graduate. Nicholas Andrew Rainwater, honor graduate. Adam Jason Rakestraw, honor graduate. Annie Lazaro Ramos. Jason Ramos Hernandez. Carson Anthony Reeves, honor graduate. Sophie Rosalind Redmond, honor graduate. Niani Helena Redwine, honor graduate. Julianne Reed, honor graduate. Contellis Seth Reese. Cameron Daniel Dennis Renton. Brendan Lane Rice, honor graduate. Abby Faith Richards, honor graduate. Hunter Jackson Richards, honor graduate. Savannah Danielle Ritchie, honor graduate with distinction. Makaija Nicole Ridley. Shania Alyssa Risper, honor graduate. Leilani Rivera, honor graduate. Lainey Elise Roberts, honor graduate. Kylie Simone Robertson, honor graduate with distinction. Lillian Ivy Robinson, honor graduate. Jocelyn Rodriguez. Jose Alexis Rodriguez Correra. Junior Ariel Rodriguez Diaz, honor graduate. Brian Anthony Rodriguez Hernandez, honor graduate with distinction. Litzy Ronzon Lopez. Kyle Anthony Rose. Austin Hiles Rosenkrantz, honors graduate. Nathan Scott Rosenkrantz, honor graduate. Kennedy Noel Rosenfeld. Margaret Elizabeth Rowland, honor graduate with distinction. Josias Rubio. Dulce Relas, honor graduate. Elijah Lovern Runyon, honor graduate. Lily Madison Rush, honor graduate. Sadie Caitlin Rush, honor graduate. Aubrey Melanie Saldana. Christian Antonio Salmerin, honor graduate. Victor Emmanuel Santos. Cora Bailey Scarborough, honor graduate. Jayla Delinthia Scarborough. Shania Alyssa Scarborough, honor graduate. August Wright Schulenberg, honor graduate. Austin Robert Schumann, honor graduate with distinction. Preston Safara. Nicholas Trajan Session, honor graduate. Marian M. Severe. Jennifer Anai Sevilla. Billy Jacob Shadricks, honor graduate. Isaac Lee Shadricks. Anaya Alaisha Shepard. Caleb Hunter Scherer. Joshua Cole Shoemake. Lauren Michelle Sylvie, honor graduate. Samuel Davis Simpson, honor graduate. Keyshawn Amari Sims. Lauren Beatrice Singleton, honor graduate. Jacob Thomas Snipes, honor graduate. Rain Marie Skinner, honor graduate. Elisha LaDiamond Slaughter. Cooper Wyatt Smith, honor graduate. Malaya Nashay Smith. Nathaniel Latarion Smith. Sydney Olivia Smith, honor graduate. Tylandius Trayvon Smith. Madison Kylie Smitherman, honor graduate. Rami Nicole Solis, honor graduate. Eber David Sosa Rodriguez. Rixie Yamalith Sosa Rodriguez. Destin Tyrell Spoon. Secret Springer. Dylan Corey Springer. Sarah Grace Spruill. Andrew Frank Stagliano, honor graduate. Jalen Ryan Stevens, honor graduate. Michael Swede Sullivan Jr., honor graduate. Savannah Sullivan, honor graduate. Ryan Talley. Chaston Trevor Thompson. Zoe Monnier Thompson, honor graduate. Camille D'Amica Thornton, honor graduate. Tamiria Lachey Thornton, honor graduate. Allie Christine Threadgill, honor graduate. Matthew Stephen Ray Thrower, honor graduate. Jillian Grace Todd. Alexis Nishay Traylor. Meredith Elise Traylor, honor graduate. John Robert Toomey, honor graduate. Ansley Elizabeth Underwood, honor graduate. Nathan James Upson, honor graduate. Jada Aaliyah Usher. Kevin Edgardo Val Maldonado. Samantha Vargas. Atajma Victoria Shimon Vaughn. Paige Elizabeth Veal, honor graduate. Deanna Hayel Vega. J.C. Velasquez, honor graduate. Marisol Velasquez. Estra Josue Vicente Ramirez. Mason Lamar Vila. Diogo Wadley. Keon Tashimi Walker. Ivy Grace Wallace. Riley Madeline Wallace, honor graduate. Zoe Alexis Ward, honor graduate. Haley Elizabeth White, honor graduate. Natavia Dayan White. Reginald Dean Whitlock III. Alyssa Lynn Williams, honor graduate. Malaysia Nicole Williamson. Gabrielle Ruth Willingham. Matthew Hunter Willis, honor graduate. Parker Jet Willis, honor graduate. Chance Nasir Wilson. Samara Latae Wilson. Olivia Blair Wyndham, honor graduate. Derek Lee Witherspoon, honor graduate. Kyle Aaron Winook. Caleb E. Wood. Liam Gregory Worthington, honor graduate with distinction. Christian Samuel Zachary. Haley Reagan Zachmeyer.
Let them get back to their seat. This time, would the graduates please rise? Through a pandemic and a torrential flood, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you the Carrollton High School class of 2021.
At Carrollton City Schools, you'll find all of our students ages 4 and up on one 130-acre campus, which includes our early learning center, elementary, middle, junior high, and high school. Inside our classrooms, you'll meet phenomenal and energetic teachers, but in our halls, you'll meet living proof of what it means to go for gold.
And our teachers here really care about us. They care about who we become after high school, whether that's at a university, in the military, or the workforce. There's nothing like being a Trojan in Carrollton, Georgia. There's a deep sense of community and pride here. Since 1886, we've taught good kids how to live great lives, and our community is a huge part of that.
We teach our students to believe that anything is possible, to work together to make it happen, and to always, in everything they do, go for gold. We are Trojans. Watch what we can do.